And welcome to the second hour of NewsNation Prime. I'm Natasha Zubes. We are closely tracking this breaking news out of Texas, the scathing new report on the deadly Uvalde school massacre, showing officers had a lack of leadership in one of the most critical moments, adding, quote, systemic failures created a chaotic scene on May 24th when a gunman walked inside Robb Elementary School and opened fire, killing 19 students and 2 teachers. And we are breaking down this nearly 80-page report released by a Texas House Investigative Committee. And also new tonight, just into our newsroom, the mayor of Uvalde announcing he is placing acting police chief Lieutenant Mariano Pargas on administrative leave. Also, the city will now conduct an internal investigation on the police department's response. The inaction by heavily armed officers creating so much anger and frustration within a community already hurting. And NewsNation's Nick Smith is sifting through this report. He joins us live tonight. And Nick, despite deep criticism of law enforcement, the committee is still placing blame on only one person.
Absolutely, Natasha. Lawmakers began their report with a dedication to the victims and their families, with what they say is the intention to provide clarity. They also say the only villain in their report is the shooter. For the first time, NewsNation has learned what investigators say took place on the morning of May 24th in the nearly 80 minutes between the moment 18-year-old Salvador Ramos fired shots inside classrooms at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, and when police busted in and killed the gunman. On Sunday, a committee of Texas state lawmakers investigating the police response released a 77-page report detailing what they describe as systemic failures and egregiously poor decision-making from those at the scene.
The officers who knew or should have known that this was an active shooter situation by their training experience should have done more. And certainly, with the chaos, people should have asked, why is there not an incident commander? Why there's not an overall commander outside the building helping try to organize that?
The investigation criticized what they call the inaction of state and federal law enforcement who make up the majority of responding officers. The report states that there were 91 state police officers, 149 from U.S. Border Patrol, 25 Uvalde City police officers, 16 sheriff's deputies, and 5 officers from the Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District Police. The committee said law enforcement failed to quickly confront the suspect, having retreated to safety after taking gunfire and waiting for backup. The report went on to say officers, quote, failed to prioritize saving the lives of innocent victims over their own safety.
If you're not willing to put the lives of the people you serve, of those children, before your own, in my view, you should find another job.
The report describes the scene as, quote, chaotic, without any person obviously in charge or directing the law enforcement response. It goes on to say there was an overall lackadaisical approach by law enforcement at the scene. Among the report's conclusions, quote, it is plausible that some victims could have survived if they had not had to wait 73 additional minutes for rescue. Natasha, in the next hour, we'll break down what the report says were red flags about the shooter.
All right, Nick, thank you so much. And I do want to bring in.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.